Um, and it's also about what you said.
Me or him?
You don't really know why you're in here. And I think you have the right to know.
What do you mean? I murdered people.
You don't know the reason why he let you come here.
Well, he made you call the cops.
Wait, what?
Um, that was option 2 out of 3.
He let you pick?
Not exactly.
Huh?
You remember how I said he agreed to let you heal?
Yeah?
Or himself heal, I guess. I don't know. I think he meant that. And before I tell you any of this, I really need you to know that I think this is a part of that process. I told you
What are
that
you
I'd
talking
be
about?
here to work on these things, and that's why I'm here. But I gotta tell you something. You said you were worried that, what if it was something bad? What if it would make you upset? He insinuated to me that he didn't know how you'd react, and it scared me.
Okay.
That's why I didn't tell you right away. Partially that, and partially I just wasn't ready to talk about it, I guess. Um, but, I mean, like I said, I told you I'd be here to help you, and I don't want to go into this without asking if you want my help. So, do you want my help?
Well, yeah. What the? Tessa, what the heck happened?
You remember the idea you had the other day when I wanted to get in here?
Oh, jeez, which one?
Where you wanted me to kidnap cops and make them play a game?
Oh,
That was a
yeah.
fun idea, right?
Yeah. Speech therapy would have been a good one.
Um,
You sit him down at a couch, and and you have to make him say a bunch of things and have conversations, and the moment somebody says a bad word,
God
they get a
damn!
punishment. What?
You didn't hear that?
explosion.
No, I didn't hear that. No, what the heck?
Okay, well, dude, they just keep it
Something blew
moving.
up. Um, he likes to do that too. Maybe it's something you guys can find a middle ground on, I guess. Because I think he still struggles with understanding you. And I know right now you don't really want to talk to him, but I think he deserves to be understood just as much as you do.
It's like talking to Stumbles. When you say things to him, it's like, did that even sink in? It's like telling Stumbles to eat. He's just not gonna do it.
I don't think Stumbles can sink in anything.
It's
His
about
feet's too big.
maybe not so much telling him to eat, more finding something he likes to eat.
I already know what he likes. Being miserable.
You think he likes that?
What the heck he's been doing for so long, it makes me, yeah, probably.
I think that might be part of the problem, Chatty.
You like cigarettes?
Yeah, that's not good, but all right.
Yeah, it is. Cigarettes are awesome.
I don't really understand, Tessa. Where are you going with this?
Can you promise me you won't get mad? You'll let me finish?
Okay, but what, mad at you?
Just mad, in general.
Oh my god, it's bad.
You kind of scaring me, Tessa. I'm keeping it real.
I mean, okay, well tell me this first. Did he hurt you?
No.
Okay, I promise not to get mad. I'll let you finish.
That's an unfair thing to make you promise. I'm sorry. Anything you feel about this is going to be valid, and I don't want you to feel like you can't feel it. So,
Okay.
I would like for you to hear me.
Okay, I
That's
will
what I would
listen.
like
You're
for you to
scaring
do.
me, but I will listen.
Okay. When I met with him at the pier, it wasn't just so he could turn himself in.
Okay.
It was because he wanted to play a game with me. It wasn't a very nice game. And he wasn't gonna hurt me. But I had to make a choice that I really didn't like. You being here in the prison was outcome number 2 out of 3. I used the word option, but it wasn't a choice. He asked me to roll 3 dice. If I rolled lower than him, I would have to shoot him.
What?
If I rolled higher than him, I would call 911 and tell the police that he kidnapped me and held me at gunpoint, and he would surrender, and he would agree to try and work on things with you in the prison. And if I didn't play the game, if I refused to roll, he said he would call the police himself, and that he wouldn't surrender. He would take people with him.
Huh.
And he only had a certain amount of bullets in his gun, so, I could guess how that would go, and I said if cops didn't arrive, what happens then? And he said he would get creative. And I don't like that. I don't like not knowing what the plan is, so I tried really hard not to play, but I couldn't find a way out of it. And I failed you both in that regard.
Well, hold on here. Okay. Option 1 was to who to shoot who?
I would have to shoot him.
Huh. And option 2 was what we got, right?
Yes.
And he made you
had to
do
gamble
what?
with your life, basically.
Why you exactly did he do that?
I really wish I knew, but he said that I was the only one he trusted to do what needed to be done.
So you had to roll 3 dice for this?
Yeah.
What did it add up to? Or was it close? Like, what the yuck?
Well, he had rolled the same. He rolled a 17.
He rolled a... He rolled a 17.
His numbers added up to 17 is what he said.
That is something. Okay.
And when I rolled, I got a 12 and 2 17s.
Okay. What would happen if you didn't roll? Again?
He said that he would call the police himself and he would not surrender in that situation. And that the insinuation for it was he would basically go down fighting.
Okay.
And I don't think he intended for me to get hurt in that situation, but there's no way I would have allowed that to happen without trying to intervene.
I don't even know what to think about this. So
For what it's worth, he said he was sorry afterwards.
Come again?
And I think he meant it.
Why take you to the pier? Did you say anything about that or no? No? It's a weird place. Why? Because it's a yucking carnival there? Trying to make a joke? Mock me?
Initially, he pinged me somewhere that I thought would be a good place, but then he called me and it was kind of a rogue pull.
Which pier did you think it was, Chatty?
Oh, the pier.
Well, he knows which one it was. The one in Polito.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I thought he thought
Wait,
it
we
was
were in Polito?
Yeah, you wasn't at the pier. You thought it wasn't a Del Perro pier.
The one behind our old house in Polito?
Weren't you?
I don't really
You
remember.
don't remember?
I mean, I kind of do. Like, look, everything happened
You
so
got
fast.
detained.
Yeah, and then they threw me in the car and took me. I wasn't like. I don't really like. I remember it happening, but I don't really like remember. You know what I mean? And it was all so fast.
There's a pier where my truck got dumped in the water.
Your truck got dumped in the water.
Yeah, Chatty, the one out west.
Oh.
The one where I found Kiki ocean dumped by Kyle Pred.
What?
And where I got ocean dumped by some other people.
Wait, huh?
I hate that pier. As a matter of fact, I kind of want to burn it down.
Oh,
but,
yuck, and I got engaged on that yuckin' pier.
Oh.
Okay, well, that place is okay. Okay, oh my god.
We just like burn that instead of the funhouse? Is that an option or?
Well, you know. So, you didn't have a choice. Like, you really didn't have no choice. You
I looked really hard for a way out. I tried to reason with him. I tried to understand.
You gonna reason with that yuckin' sack of yuck? It's impossible, Tessa.
It's not impossible.
What? I'm glad you did it. I'm glad you did it. Because I think it was like the best thing to do in that situation, but like, why? I don't know. That's just, why can't you just let us come in here and just not do it like that? Because that's, I thought he was actually trying to help me for a minute. What the yuck?
Well, I think he was.
That's not helping. He almost made you kill me.
In his eyes, he was helping. I think.
Kirk, you think that's helping?
You being in here right now? or the whole situation with Tessa?
Well, I mean, I guess both, really.
Well, I think being in here ain't the worst thing in the world.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been having a great time.
Well,
But, I mean, him doing that to Tessa, isn't that kind of yucked up? How's that helping? You think that's helping?
It's giving you a chance.
I think it went better than it could have went. And I'd rather focus on that right now. To be honest. For me.
Man, could you imagine if Tessa had to shoot me?
Well.
I mean, sure, I'm dead, but like that's...
Sure, I'm dead is the craziest thing I've ever heard. And you're lucky I don't put this cigarette out in your fucking
well, no,
eyeball.
I don't mean like dead, but like...
You're lucky I don't reach forward and put this out right on your fucking
Tessa,
forehead.
man!
It's bad on everybody.
I'm okay. You're okay. And we're on a path that's heading forward.
That's Valdo's in that
and
truck
that's all that matters to me right now.
Yeah, I think it's more important focusing on the feet in front of you than the footsteps behind you. Because there's a lot of stuff.
Sorry, Kirk.
There's just a lot of stuff people could look back on and not find any good in them. So I think we should just, start finding the good now, I guess.
Oh my God.
I think this is a good opportunity for you to try and understand why he did it, because he could tell me all day long, but at the end of the day, I'd just be trying to relay something that I can't really understand myself.
I think you really need to let that shit that happened with all that at the pier go, man. It happened. Ain't nothing nobody can do to change it. And if Tessa's already starting to put it behind her, then it ain't fair to her for you to be hung up on it. I just, it was a shitty situation, but the best came out of it. So. I'll admit, I think Jagger's a bit of a douchebag, but I'm a bit of a douchebag, so I don't mind it all too much, except for like when it gets real crazy. But you two got a lot in common, so I think that's why you butt heads so much.
We have a lot in common, Kirk?
Yeah, you do.
Like what? We're like completely opposite.
Well, I just think you both got your head in similar spaces, but go about it in very different ways, I think that's what it is.
Oh, man, okay, what?
Like if you both get irritated at something, and he'll go about it by calling someone a fucko and telling them he's gonna shoot them in the eyeball, and you'll go about it by putting guns in their car and telling them to fucking take them somewhere and calling the cops. Just different means to an end, I guess.